Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. This is a video I've been wanting to post and make for quite some time now, and is in response to a question I received from a viewer in the comments to please make a video regarding the RAM consumption comparison between the Google Chrome and the Firefox web browser. Now, I thought that was a good suggestion, and I thought a great opportunity to actually do a comparison between all the different browsers that I feature on this channel, as I do feature a couple of different browsers, and those are namely the stable version of Google Chrome, Google Chrome Canary, which is a pre-release version, the stable version of the Brave web browser, stable version of Microsoft Edge Canary, which, just like Chrome Canary, is a pre-release version used for testing and experimenting, the stable version of Firefox, and lastly the stable version of Vivaldi. Now, all of these browsers have one tab open and running, and I must just say at the outset that this is not going to be an exact comparison regarding the RAM usage between these different browsers. As you know, to get an exact comparison of memory and RAM usage between these browsers, I would have to uninstall all these browsers and do a clean install with no add-ons and extensions and so on, with that added to the browser. And some of these browsers have extra add-ons and extensions installed, so this is not going to be an exact comparison, but I will try my best to get an approximate value of the memory usage and compare that between the different browsers. So if we head over to our task manager, here we can see the memory usage of each browser, and I have all 7 browsers running at the same time, and then obviously my screen recorder to record this video, and the task manager itself. So those are the apps that are running, that are open. Now, I use Google Chrome, the stable version, and the Brave web browser, the stable version, as my 2 main web browsers. And as you can see at the moment, those are both running 14 processes in the background. So that's quite a few, because I have installed extra add-ons and extensions. And Brave running with 14 processes is using about 334 megabytes of memory usage. Google Chrome, with the exact amount of processes running, is using 277.5. So we can actually see that Google Chrome actually uses less memory than the Brave web browser, according to this comparison on my PC, with the same amount of processes running in the background in each browser. And then between Firefox, which was the original request and question, between Firefox and Google Chrome, it's impossible to do a comparison between the stable version of Firefox and Google Chrome, because I have extra extensions added on in Google Chrome, and Firefox has nothing that I've added. So the only way we can actually compare this is to go over to Google Chrome Canary, which I haven't got any extra extensions added onto. And so this is more an out-of-the-box version of Google Chrome. So between Firefox and Google Chrome Canary, Firefox is actually using the least amount of RAM, but that's only with 3 processes running. And Google Chrome Canary has 11 processes running. So if I just do my math quickly, I would say, because Google Chrome has more processes running, that it actually is using less memory overall than the Firefox web browser. And then you get to the Microsoft Edge stable version with 10 processes running, is using about 200 megabytes. Edge Canary, which has got no extra extensions running or anything, 147. And then Vivaldi, with 4 processes running, is at 131. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to end the task of the Brave web browser, because that has got extra extensions installed. And I'm going to end the task of Google Chrome and close the browser of the stable version of Google Chrome, because that also has extra extensions installed. And then I'm also going to close the stable version of Microsoft Edge, because I have extra extensions installed there. So those aren't going to give us an exact and more an accurate reading, due to those extra extensions that have been added to the browser. So there we are left with Firefox, Google Chrome Canary, Microsoft Edge Canary, and Vivaldi. And yeah, we can clearly see these haven't got any extra extensions added onto them. And the most RAM usage out of the 4 browsers that are left is Google Chrome Canary. Then we move to, it's a very close between Microsoft Edge Canary and Firefox, and then Vivaldi at the bottom with 131. So actually, Vivaldi is using the least amount of RAM with the least amount of processors in this demonstration. And if I close Vivaldi and I close Microsoft Edge Canary, we are then left with Firefox and Google Chrome, which, as I say, was the original question: which one uses the least amount of memory? And in this demonstration, Firefox with 3 processors is using 143.5 megabytes, and Google Chrome with 11 processors, this is Google Chrome Canary with 11 processors running, is using 195. So to answer the question, Firefox is using the least amount of memory, but that obviously is also because it's running the least amount of processors. So as I say, this wasn't an exact experiment. There's lots of odds that affect the outcome of this, but I thought it was interesting. And on my machine, those are basically the RAM comparisons between the different web browsers. So I hope you found this video useful. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.